Okay, third and final video here. We'll finish up. The last one is going to be looking at how to do this diagram. So I'm going to go to Sketchup and I'm going to look at my model. I'm going to turn off this sectiony thingy. It's the technical term. I'm going to rotate around, sectiony thingy. And I'm going to look at this. So this is grouped together. So that's good. So if I double click, that opens the group. Hopefully there are subgroups. Yes, there are. So I'm going to look at some of these subgroups and I'm going to delete. I'm just going to actually delete them. They're getting a little crazy. This is a really big model, and I'm just going to delete some of these subgroups that I know I don't need. I can also do this if I want to delete subgroups sort of in mass. Get rid of some of this stuff. Don't need any of that. I'm going to rotate around and get this other stuff, clean it up. Okay, so I'm going to get to a good view here, something like maybe like that. Zoom in here. And maybe with the axon, what I want are those faces. I want to see the shaded with textures so I can see because they did some good stuff in there. So that's fun. So let's see. Hopefully, I'm going to double click in here and let's see if we've got subgroups. We do. Awesome. And I'm going to start moving this thing. So if I want to move it up strictly vertical, I'm going to just tap the up arrow and that locks me on the blue axis. I'm going to move that up to about right there so it's still on the screen. And then I'm going to go out here and yeah, so I'm just going to turn the move tool on and then I can hover over things. I got to get back in this group, don't I? Yep. I'm going to move part of it, move that bottom piece down, hit that up arrow to lock it in. Maybe something like get this all the way down at the bottom like that. And then I'm not sure about this little thing right here, this guy. I don't know what this is doing. But I'm actually just going to delete that. That doesn't do anything for me. Go away. Delete. There we go. But maybe this little phrase, I'm gonna move up arrow, gets me something like that. And then maybe I want this base to be the same distance. So I'm just gonna move it up a little bit. Like that. And then I can go ahead and export 2D graphic. And it'll export that as, I can export the 2D graphic as a PDF. And I'm gonna call that the Parthenon Parthenonaxon, maybe. And then it's going to export it, and it'll take a little while, but I'll just show you what I've got, sort of like most cooking shows, right? Where it's just stick in the oven and boom, boom, it's done. No, it's not how it's working. Okay, so I'm going to place. And I've got a few here. I think I've got like a masses and a wireframe and I got some outline. Let me look at this outline one. That doesn't do it. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's my documents? What am I doing? File, place, wake up. And then I'm going to go to, that is also not it. Where are you? Well, I'll just show you this. This is a different diagram, but I'll show you what this looks like. So then it'll come in and I can place it somewhere. I can hold my shift key down and start to shrink it down a little bit, get it into place where I want it. Another thing I might do, so I'll show you another little trick here. I can turn this frame in where I want it to be. Maybe I want this thing to be like right around here somewhere so my annotations still show. You can use that same fit tool, so I can go right fitting and I can go fit content proportionately. And that'll fit all of the drawing inside of that frame. So that's kind of a nice quick way. And I probably should have made that frame a little smaller. Uh, Something like that. So that's that. So that's my diagram that I've gotten out of SketchUp. Is it still working over here? Still working over there. I can show you the right one in a minute. So that's that. There's my tools, and then I can do materials. So materials, I can guess that the Parthenon was probably. Oh, did it just come up there? Did I just miss it? It's probably. I would assume that it's made out of marble. Elgin marbles. These sculptures, now known as the Elgin marbles, Boy, also, never name your child Elgin Marbles. But I'm presuming that it was made out of that. Does it say it's made out of stone? Limestone. The older Parthenon, upon a solid limestone foundation, consists of two steps of limestones, present still transport stone. Okay, so that's an interesting thing to know about, but let's figure out what this is all about for stone. I don't. That just surprises me. Parthenon stone type. Oh, wrong. Not stone Melbourne. Uh, why did they build the Parthenon? Well, that's a good question. What is the Parthenon made out of? Limestone columns are made of. There we go. Pentelic marble. So I'll look up that. And Mount Pentelicus. I was bobbing my head up and down just so you could get that sense. So, okay, we've got some nice images of materiales going on here. I'm going to take a couple of them. Let's see, what do I got that's good? Image, copy. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to send this to back. I do that, fit it in there, materials. Put my text there for materials. I want to get another image for materials. So I think what I want to do is I want to get a good close-up image of the Parthenon. And one of the things that I can do is I can go in here and I can go into search tools and I can do size large. And that tells me I've got some good large images to look at. So see if I can find a good, ooh, I like to say on my off days. Okay, then I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to arrange and send it to the back so I can see my text. Move my frame in so it's just a page. And whoop, come on. Right click, fitting, fill frame. There I go. I put a little text in there, and then I fill up my bibliography, and maybe I put a picture in here too. So I find one last picture of Le Partenone. I have no idea what language I just spoke that in. That's just like no. Let's look. This is cool. This is from the Met. Um, come on. Where are you, image? There. Copy. I'm gonna put it right there. I want it on this back page. Alt is zoom in and out. You'll get to know the arrange, send it back. Get rid of the gray, and there we go. You'll get to know the scroll, the Alt mouse wheel thing is really annoying in InDesign. I think it is. So you just play around with it, and you'll get to know it. So that is my case study. I'm done. So now all I have to do is make. Sorry for the pause there. We're back. So now I'm done with my whole deal here. I've finished. So I'm going to make a PDF. So all I have to do is go File, Adobe PDF Presets, and I'm going to go down to smallest file size. So for now, I'll just do smallest file size. That should be enough. And these are all, you can make presets if you want. Don't worry about it. Just do smallest file size. Easy enough. So I'm going to call it, Me Parthenon Case Study 2. How about that? That's a fun name. Everybody likes that. So now I'm going to look at the range. So I wanted the range should be everything. It should just be all. We're just going to print everything. You want to make sure you click spreads. So what spreads will do is it'll put it in a good, nice presentation mode. So it'll do it in 11 by 17s instead of a bunch of 8.5 by 11s. We're not going to compress anything. We're not going to do any marks or bleeds. We're just going to export. That says there's overset tag pages. That's fine. I don't care. I just did something weird with text. I must have dragged it somewhere or something. So there I go. I'm making my PDF. And if you want to wonder how it's going, like where is it? I don't know where it saved it. I don't know what happened. What's going on? There, oh, it's done already. There usually is a little thing up here that's sort of running, and it'll tell you when it's done. But I'm pretty sure I saved it in my documents. I think I saved it in my documents, didn't I? Date modified. Did I not? Did I put it in downloads? Where did I put it? What's going on with me? Smallest file size, desktop. Of course. You know, it's logical. You just put it on your desktop. Uh, there it is. So I'm going to check this out. Kaboom! Case study done. Looks like I'm missing a box here that I could use for that second map a little bit. Right here, I probably need a little bit of a box to reference myself from there to there, but that's pretty good. Got a couple images, those are nice. The front and the back. Then I got my plan, my diagram, stuff about people, tools, there's materials, and the bibliography. So I've got some text to do. I got to work on my bibliography. I got a couple of these text things to do. I got to get the right diagram in there, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to check and see if that other diagram's done, and then I'll be, I'll be, at this point, I'm probably about 75% done with this whole case study. I just have a couple spots where I need to fill in text. So let's see if I've got the right one. File, place, Anthony, Parthenon, Axon. There we go. Give it a minute. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And I'm going to show you one other trick when I do this. So you know how when I placed it before, I just clicked and it was giant and I had to zoom way out? Here I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to just shift and click. So if I shift and click, it controls it. I'm going to put it just like that, and it should plop it right in there. It should. Well, let me right click and fit and see if it fits content proportionately. It's reading it. It's trying. Boom! Boom! So I've got to work through this text, but this is more than enough for a draft. I feel really good about this. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Hopefully this helps you get through everything. I'm going to export this again. PDF presets, smallest file size. Do that. We'll replace it if I can. I got to close that one down. Replace it. Spreads. Export. And there it is. It's making it, and I can see the progress if you click on this little thing while it's making it. If you're ever wondering what's going on in the background, that's what's happening in the background. So that's making my my final PDF. Yeah, so that's it. Go do it. Enjoy, and have a good time. Good night.